Hello, guys. Welcome to our deep dive into the tragic and terrifying story of Sion, the undead juggernaut of Noxus. Once a revered general and a symbol of strength, Sion's story is a tale of triumph, sacrifice, and horrifying transformation. Today, we explore the twisted transformation of a man who went from champion to mindless juggernaut. Sion was no ordinary soldier. He was the hand of Noxus, a living symbol of its ideals of strength, conquest, and unyielding resolve. Towering and ferocious, Sion inspired loyalty in his comrades and terror in his enemies. His name alone was enough to send shivers down the spine of opposing armies. Sion's greatest moment came during the Noxian invasion of Demacia. In a pivotal battle, he confronted King Jarvan I in single combat. The duel was brutal, a clash of titans that echoed across the battlefield. In the end, Sion emerged victorious, choking the life out of Jarvan with his bare hands. But victory came at a price. Mortally wounded, Sion collapsed on the battlefield, still clutching Jarvan's crown. His death was mourned across Noxus, and he was immortalized as a hero, a paragon of the Empire's unyielding spirit. Decades later, Noxus faced internal decay and external threats under the weak leadership of Boram Darkwill. Desperate for a symbol of power, the secretive Black Rose, led by LeBlanc and Vladimir, turned to forbidden magic to resurrect Sion. They sought to reforge him into the weapon that would restore Noxian dominance, but what returned was no longer the hero they had revered. Sion was reborn as a grotesque fusion of decayed flesh and dark magic, his body held together by bolts and unholy energy. The crown of Jarvan Fur, once a trophy of triumph, was fused into his undead jaw, a constant reminder of his transformation. His mind was fractured, consumed by unrelenting rage. He slaughtered without distinction, friend and foe alike, his actions driven only by an insatiable bloodlust. The soldiers who once idolized him now feared him, knowing that even loyalty couldn't protect them from his fury. When Jericho Swain overthrew Darkwill, he inherited both a fractured empire and its most destructive weapon. Swain saw Sion not as a hero or even a tool, but as a symbol of Noxus's ambition and its flaws. Unlike Darkwill, Swain acted cautiously. He ordered Sion to be sealed beneath a massive statue, bound in chains, a weapon to be used only when absolutely necessary. This moment came during the rebellion in Vardis, where Swain unleashed Sion to crush the uprising. The undead juggernaut annihilated the resistance, his rampage unstoppable. Yet Swain understood the risk of using Sion. He was a double-edged sword, a force that could just as easily destroy his allies as his enemies. During the Second Noxian-Ionian War, Sion was once again unleashed. His presence on the battlefield was a nightmare for the Ionian defenders, a towering undead juggernaut with a rusted axe, cutting through their forces like a storm of destruction. Among the Ionian champions who faced him was Irelia, the blade dancer. Leading her forces, Irelia saw Sion as the ultimate symbol of Noxus's unchecked brutality. Her graceful and precise movements clashed with his overwhelming strength, but even her skill couldn't stop his rampage entirely. Sion's sheer power forced the Ionians to adapt, relying on unity and strategy to counter him. For Karma, the spiritual leader of Ionia, Sion was more than a monster, he was a tragedy. A man corrupted and broken by dark magic, turned into a weapon of annihilation. Karma's resolve to defend her homeland strengthened as she faced the horror of what Sion had become. The Kinku Order also took up arms. Akali struck with deadly precision, while Kennen used his speed and lightning attacks to harry the Juggernaut. Together, they sought to slow Sion's advance. Though their efforts delayed him, they were ultimately no match for his raw power and unrelenting fury. For Yasuo, the exiled swordsman, battling Sion was both a physical and emotional trial. Sion's chaotic rampage mirrored Yasuo's inner turmoil, a man battling his own demons against the backdrop of a larger conflict. Their clashes highlighted the contrast between Yasuo's struggle for redemption and Sion's descent into madness. Though Sion's rampage devastated Ionia, the defenders' resilience and unity eventually turned the tide. Sion was halted, but the cost of victory was steep, leaving scars across the land. Beneath the rage and bloodlust, echoes of Sion's former self linger. In fleeting moments of clarity, he remembers the man he once was, a proud general, a hero of Noxus, and a symbol of its strength. These memories torment him, clashing with the monster he has become. The crown of Jarvan the Fur, now fused to his form, serves as a cruel reminder of his greatest victory and the price of his undeath. Sion's story is both an inspiration and a warning. In life, he embodied the ideals of strength and sacrifice that Noxus holds dear. In death, he became a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked ambition. His relationships with others reveal his duality. To Swain, Sion is a weapon and a reflection of Noxus's potential for both greatness and cruelty. To the Black Rose, he is a masterpiece of their dark craft, a testament to the power of forbidden magic. To his enemies, like Irelia and Karma, he is a monstrous force of nature, unstoppable, tragic, and horrifying. Sion charges into battle with reckless abandon, his mind consumed by the chaos of undeath, yet deep within, the echoes of the man he once was still cry out, a haunting reminder of his fall from hero to monster. His tale is a reflection of the price of power and the cost of ambition. From a hero of Noxus to an undead juggernaut, Sion's legacy is one of triumph and tragedy. In the chaos of war, his unrelenting fury leaves only one certainty: death. That's it for today's story of Sion, the undead juggernaut. What do you think of his tragic transformation from a proud hero to an unstoppable monster? Do you see him as a symbol of Noxus's power or a cautionary tale of ambition gone too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Until next time, take care and see you in the next video.